Hi, today I'm going to talk about how to develop some key leadership skills that can help you in business. Tune in. Good morning. Thank you for joining me, Coach Michael, on your Monday morning. Today we're going to share how to, first of all, how I've developed some key leadership and management skills and how you can do the same. The first is to understand the difference between leadership and management. Leadership, you're really leading by example. I believe the number one core of leadership is taking 100% ownership and responsibility for oneself. When you're really focusing on showing up as the absolute positive best, you become a beacon of light and you become an example for others. Management is really about following up, giving directions, and so on. So the leadership and management, there's a lot more skills. I can talk about this for hours and hours and actually have a boot camp you can come to and really learn the traits, but really begin to define how you need to show up a leader and a manager. So how do you do that? First of all, you need to learn the different behavioral patterns of people. I use an assessment called the DISC. D is dominant, I is influencing, S is steady, and C is compliant. Each different behavior is a different type of behavior. I's, they're friendly, they're joyful, they like to have fun, but they're fast-paced people, so they're not very good at tasks or listening and taking directions sometimes. You got to really ask them to repeat it back. D's are fast-paced, task-oriented, so boom, boom, boom. You got to give them bullet points. Don't sit there and talk about the weather. S's are slow, steady, and reserved. They're people. They're not outgoing. You can't take them too far outside their comfort zone. You slow down when you're speaking to them. And C's are all about compliance. Task-oriented, not people. Reserved. Think of a CPA. Dot the I's, cross the T's, and play with spreadsheets all day. So you have to understand these behavioral patterns and how to communicate to the different audience when you're communicating to them, and also how to make shifts in yourself to communicate to them properly. Number 3, this will give you gained awareness of how you show up, how they show up, and begin to migrate your communication style with different people to get the best out of them. And what happens then when you master the different behavioral styles, how to communicate quickly, correctly, you should begin to ask very good questions. Slowing down as a leader or a manager and asking good questions forces the people that you're speaking to think and use their brain more deeply, and that will help them arrive at the answer. And also by asking versus telling, you're putting the weight on them and forcing them to think and grow versus you doing all the work. Master the art of feedback. As people are answering those questions, master the art of feedback, complimenting, stroking when they give you good feedback, and challenging them more to go deeper when they haven't arrived at the answer yet. Let them know when they're doing well. Let them know when they need to improve, and learn the art of having that communication and that conversation correctly. And what this does, it rewards you with a new sense of accountability, responsibility, and a feeling of pride that you're leading people the right way by slowing down, understanding their behaviors, understanding the type of feedback you'll get from the different behaviors, understanding how to slow down and ask questions, and then give them proper feedback, when to stroke them, and then when to have the conversation of where they need to be challenged and grow. So these are some of the key leadership management traits. Work on them, develop them. If you ever need any assistance, reach out to me. I have plenty of materials that can help. And in the meantime, I hope this has been valuable. I hope this has given you something to think about, to slow down a little bit. And in the meantime, I want to thank you for joining me, Coach Michael, on your Monday morning. I want to wish you a productive, profitable week. Go get them. See you on Wednesday.